Hello, it's raining, guys. It is raining, and it feels so good. The rain feels so good. I'm gonna have to take it in, but it's raining. I forgot to go live. It's been raining, and I've been enjoying the rain, walking in the rain, walking in the rain. But it's about to get heavier. It's about to get heavier, but that's okay. That's okay. A little rain never hurt. A little water never hurt. Can't let the rain discourage you, especially since I'm done. I'm about done, but we're going to keep it moving for as long as we can until the rain just gets too heavy, and then we'll come to a stopping point. But happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. Happy Monday to everybody. Hope you guys are having a great start to your week. Of course, Sunday is the first day of the week. Monday, you hear that thunder? It's the first day of the work week. And I hope you guys got off to a great start on both yesterday and today. And I hope that somewhere during your day and during each day, you find the time to move, to walk, to bike, to swim, to skate, to dance, to get on your treadmill, your elliptical, or some form of cardiovascular exercise every day. I hope that you find some form to do that pleases you, because if it pleases you, you'll continue to do it. If it pleases you, you will continue to do it. You surely will. But thank each and every one of you for stopping by. Whether you say hello or not, I appreciate you for stopping by and walking with me for a few minutes. Being with me as I walk, I appreciate that. If you don't mind, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up. If you're in the chat, tap the three dots at the top right, hit that like, and come on back with me, or just watch. It doesn't matter. If you don't like, I don't mind. I'm not gonna be upset about it. I just like the fact that you stopped by here, okay? I like the fact that you stopped by. As content creators, we have to appreciate every form of support, whether you're hitting the like button or whether you're just stopping by to say hello. Even if you don't say hello, you being here, me seeing that number, makes me feel like I need to show you some appreciation. And I do. So I'm not going to fuss about the like button. I'm not going to harp on it all live. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you. Thank you for that second one. I appreciate that. You know, it's mostly about showing appreciation, not fussing so much. Not fussing so much. What's going on, girl dad? Hey, girl dad. I'm walking in the rain today. Hello, Lions Fry. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. How are you doing today on this beautiful Monday? It's raining, but hey, I love it when it rains. It feels good to walk in the rain. People act like rain is like the way some people act when it starts to rain. You would think it's dirty. You would think it's dirty. But I'm walking in the rain because it feels good to walk in the rain. It feels good to get away from so much drama, so many things you really truly can't control at all. Hey, Roland. Hey, Roland. How are you doing on this Monday? Y'all hear that thunder? I'm gonna shower afterwards anyway, so you're driving. Okay. Right, I'm driving. Great, thanks. Just got home from the library. Okay. Hey, look, the library can be a fascinating place, right? The library can be a fun, fascinating place. What you got going on, Roland? What are you doing today? What are you doing today? Thank you, Roland. I appreciate that. I will. I'm not far from where I need to be. So I might not see all the comments, y'all, because it is raining. And it's raining a good bit. But that's okay. Again, a little water never hurt anybody. And it's that time of the year where, hey, Sassy, welcome. Thank you, Sassy, for coming into the live. It's that type of rain. It's that time of weather where the rain won't hurt you too bad. It won't hurt you too bad. You just got home from work, Roland? I hear you. I hope you had a great start to your week. I hope you had a great, great start to your week. Can y'all hear it? It's coming down harder. Roland says, hey, Sassy. Sassy says, hey, Lines Pride and chat, happy Monday. But yes, guys, I hope that, like I said, Sunday, of course, is the official start of the week. Monday is I guess you would say, the official start of the work week. I hope that you guys have had a great Monday so far. And, I hope you haven't let anything get you down at work or wherever. I did, Roland. I did have a great day. Just got done exercising. So I'm on here doing my cool down. Doing my cool down. You see me? Make sure the phone doesn't get wet. Uh-oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Doing my cool down. Just got off of my elliptical. And I'm doing my cool down. And just trying my best to have a good day. I think I titled this live Make It Work Monday. Y'all tell me some things that you guys have done from small to big that you have done, like maybe something unexpectedly happened and you had to just make it work. Like you just had to make it work. Y'all know how sometimes we just have to make it work. I'm going to start, y'all. I'm going to tell you, growing up, when we would run out of dish detergent for the dishes, and before like liquid laundry detergent got really, really big, we would use just powder detergent to wash the dishes. Wash the dishes real good in warm water. Rinse them off real good in cold water. Make sure there's no, residue. And we eat off those dishes. What are some things that you guys have done to make it work? Like when you're in a crunch and you're trying to just make it work. What are some things you have done? Hey, Brilliant. Yes, Brilliant, it feels so good. It feels so good. It is raining. But look, even when it's raining, you got to do what you got to do, right? And it's just like some things that you have to do to make things work. And that's why I titled this live. What are some things you do to make it work? Like, look at these kids out here in the rain. They're on their bicycles. It's fun to them. It's fun to them. Rain is water. It's not dirt. I know it used to be a time where, of course, nobody wants to get drenched, right? But it used to be a time where I would be like, oh my gosh, it's raining. Let me hurry up and get in. Why? Why? Unless you're about to get drenched. Why? The water feels good. Honestly, it's refreshing to the body. It's rejuvenating. Why make it a big point to get out of the rain? For the past 10 minutes I've been on here, it's been raining. And I know that may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I promise y'all it has felt so good. It has felt so good. Sassy says thumbs up the live in those 3 dots on the right hand side. Appreciate that, Sassy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Girl Dad speaking. Roland says good point. Yeah, what are some things that you guys have had to do in your past or even now to make it work? Like when things are kind of, you may need some mayonnaise or something. You need some mayo. What did you use instead? If you have yogurt, you can use yogurt. If you have yogurt, you can use yogurt. You know, I'm still walking, y'all, but I've gotten to a place where I can kind of stop. Okay. That's my neighbor's grill, y'all. So what are some things you guys have done, like when you are maybe out of something when you're cooking, or maybe you're headed to an event, and say your favorite you have the pair of shoes that you have on to match that outfit. What did you do to make it work? And that could be men or women. You got on that right pair of shoes. It's the only pair of shoes that you have out of the 50 that you have that matches a certain outfit, and you honestly bought it for that outfit, and something happened where you couldn't wear that shoe. What did you do? Did you find a replacement, or did you run into a store and spend extra money? Some people don't mind running into the store spending extra money, and some people, they found a replacement. Hey, Krista. Welcome to the chat, Crystal. Last Pride. I'm just stopping by to to show you much. Okay, okay. I can't stay because today is okay. Hangout days. Go shopping and have some dinner. Okay, make sure you spend that time with the baby and you guys go shopping and you have fun. Even if you can't, guess what? Right, Sassy. Even if you have that perfect shoe, sometimes you know how like we want things to be completely perfect. You just find another shoe. People won't pay attention to what you think. Hey Lynn. Hey over 50 and fabulous. Crystal says everyone much love. Have a blessed day and stay safe. Thank you, Crystal. You have a blessed day as well and stay safe. Just say hello to all the mods and to the chat. Thank you, Crystal. You and your granddaughter, y'all have a good time. Y'all get something really good to eat and enjoy your meal, enjoy your shopping, and enjoy your movie. Enjoy your meal, enjoy your shopping, and enjoy your movie. Y'all know I love rain videos anyway. Like I love it when it starts to rain. Like it's nothing like a nice rainy day. Y'all know I love to do the ASMR rain videos. I haven't done them in a long time. And I love the beach sounds. But anytime it rains, I usually do a short with rain or maybe even a video with rain because it's relaxing. It sounds good. It's a good sound. And even if when I do a short, when it's just for a few seconds, it can kind of just get you in a zone. Have y'all ever caught something ever caught your attention? It didn't last long, but it caught your attention. It made you focus on whatever it was. And it's kind of that's a good thing, kind of, especially if you're focusing on something that's kind of bad or your mind is kind of like not in the place where you want it to be, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, something comes along and takes your attention. And usually it's like some type of sound. It could be something visual. It could be something visual. But a lot of times it's a sound. And it'll just take your attention. And it'll take you away from that negative place. Sassy says, enjoy. Brilliant says, over 50 blessings. Yes, thank you, Lynn, Sassy, Brilliant, Girl Dad, Krista, everyone who has come through here on this rainy day. Look, it's about to slack up, y'all, and I might get right back out there because I really do love the rain. I think all aspects of Mother Nature, all of it is beautiful. Now, of course, no one wants hurricanes and tornadoes and things like that. But when it's just a nice rainstorm, some slight thunder and lightning, that's just God's work. It's beautiful. That's God's work. Over 50 and Fabulous says, blessings, sassy. Blessings, sassy. So, yeah, whatever you guys have done today, I hope you've had a great day. I hope that you've had a start again, starting yesterday with Sunday and today, Monday. I hope that your work week, and for those who don't work, whatever you did, I hope your new week, your new day has gotten off to a great start. And I want you guys, and I want people who catch this replay to tell me some things that you do to make it work. To make it work. Some things you do to make it work. A lot of people, when they're starting to grill, when they're going to grill something, putting stuff on the grill, they don't have quite enough stuff to make it work. Guess what they do? They ball up newspaper. If they don't have newspaper, guess what they do? They ball up paper. They put something else on the grill to help create that fire and keep that fire going. Especially like if they don't have enough charcoal. If they're kind of low on the charcoal and they don't really want to run to the store. It's not like they're cooking for an army or grilling for an army. They just want to put a few pieces of meat on the grill. Look, go ahead and throw that charcoal on there. As long as you have your lighter fluid, go ahead and throw it on there and get your fire started. And when it looks like your fire is looking pitiful, throw you some paper on there. Throw you some newspaper. Throw you some, it doesn't matter what kind of paper it is. As long as it's paper, not the waxy paper. Just some good newspaper-like paper. Some writing paper. Throw it on that grill with those coals and get your fire started. Get your fire started. Bree says, I love the sound of rain, thunder, lightning in front of it. Yes. And, oh, yes. It's really, really nice. Like I said, the only time it's scary to me is when there's potential for tornadoes. So, that's the only time I'm a little uneasy with it. But just the sound of a nice, good thunderstorm is so relaxing. It is so relaxing. Sassy says, I love rain too. Um, Lynn says, I love rain, especially during, yes. Oh my goodness. Right, 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 Lynn, especially during gardening season. Yep, yep. Green says blessings to you. Lynn says blessings to you. Brilliant. Yes, I love it. I love it. And y'all, it is about to stop. If it has not stopped, it's looking like it's sprinkling. So guess what? I'm gonna make another lap, and I'm not gonna go too far away because it's looking like it wants to. I heard a little bit of thunder, so it's looking like it may want to storm. But hey, I'm good with that. I'm all good with that. It's looking like it may want to storm, but I'm good. I'll just make sure I don't go too far. I'll just make sure I don't go too far. But I'm good with that because it feels so good. It's still sprinkling. It is still sprinkling. But again, this rain won't hurt. Get out in the rain. Don't you? Haven't you guys like dancing in the rain? Don't you know the song, Dancing in the Rain? There are a lot of rain songs. Walking in the rain, dancing in the rain. I saw you walking in the rain. You were holding hands with somebody. That song wasn't focused on the rain though. That's that song wasn't focused on the rain though, y'all. But yeah. So yeah, I couldn't let the phone get too wet. Y'all know it all. I let it get wet last summer. I already let it get wet last summer, and I was already complaining about needing a new phone. But this phone has still held up. Sassy, sassy. All of the rain songs weren't positive. All of the rain songs weren't positive. Some of them, the rain was just mentioned. I think that time it was just mentioned. Orange Juice Jones. That's right. I was trying to think of his name. Was sitting there trying to come out. Orange Juice Jones. He was about some business. He wasn't playing. He saw old girl walking in the rain, and she was holding hands. And he'll never be the same. Yeah, it is so funny how people incorporate life into, not just into the song. They do that all the time. But just like the way things are worded, just the way things get worded. These songs have meaning. I don't know a song written that didn't have some type of meaning. Now you get some songs that are trash. like, I'm not gonna even lie to you. You get some songs that are trash, but if it's a some good old R&B, smooth, classic R&B, a good old country song, they have meaning. They have meaning, and a lot of them, they may be different genres, but they're so much alike. They're so much alike. They bounce off of each other because they're all about life's experiences. They're all about life's experiences. They're all about life's experiences. I'm trying to think of the song. Was it Carrie Underwood? I don't know, but it's a country song. And she references busting out the windows. We're not advocating that, YouTube. We're talking about songs, okay? Disclaimer, we are not advocating any type of violence against people or inanimate objects, okay? We're just talking about songs. Every time when I hear that song, I kind of think about I bust the windows out your car, R&B. See, they're all about experiences. They're all about feelings that we have, whether they're feelings or bad feelings. Some things we want to do that may be good. Some things we want to do that may not be so good. So yeah, songs really, really, really do make you think of maybe sometimes think of some times you've had in your life, and maybe not you, but maybe your best friend, or maybe some friend or family member, when you were riding out with them, y'all were trying to take care of business. Or when you were just having fun. Like Cyndi Lauper said, girls just want to have fun. Maybe when you just wanted to have some fun. you know. So when it starts to rain, there, I think of songs with rain in them. I think of songs with rain in them. But this does feel so good. See, it's sprinkling now. The rain has kind of, the heavy rain. Right now, it's subsided, and it feels so nice. There's a nice breeze. See, this is what I like about summertime. Now, when it's scorching hot, sometimes you get those rain showers, and they don't do a thing. They don't help you as far as cooling things off. But like today, this rain shower has really it feels so good out here. It's cooling things off. There's a slight breeze. If it were breezier, it would feel probably even better. But but there's a slight breeze, and it just feels so good out here. It feels so good. You see the rain. Yeah, you mean the rain, Sassy? It's sprinkling. Oh my gosh. Hold up, y'all. My phone got wet. It's smoke out here again. I can tell when it's smoky because it irritates my throat. And what I'm thinking is that because it rained, somebody decided to burn something. And now I was fussing about this last week. They're getting on my nerves with this burning. Every time you turn around, they're burning something. And they're not even supposed to be burning anything. It's so nerve-wracking. So nerve-wracking. So nerve-wracking. They're burning something, and they aren't supposed to be burning anything. Jeez. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Sassy. I was like, I said she had to mean rain. I saw that R. I saw the I saw the R, and I figured that's what you were talking about. Yep. It's cooled off a little bit. It's been hot. It's been hot. It's been a little. Y'all remember when it was cool, then it was hot, it was cool, and it was hot. It was like it couldn't make up its mind what it wanted to be. It was like spring came early, had everybody all excited. It had gotten past Easter. We were thinking that we were past the Easter snap. And all of a sudden, it was cool again. And I mean, it was really cool. In most places, it was cool in most places. It was cool in a lot of places. It didn't matter if it was up north, down south, east or west. It was cool. Yeah, it slacked up. It had slacked up. Lord, somebody's tennis shoes is just out. What in the heck? Y'all know I'm nosy. So nosy. Y'all see those tennis shoes? What the heck? Oh my God. I don't like seeing that. Those are Air Jordans. People don't usually just throw out Air Jordans. I'm wondering if they were packing their car or something, or taking some things out, because it looks like a bag. It looks like a bag next to them. Did y'all see it? It looks like a bag next to them. People don't just usually, and they look like they're in good condition, very good condition. They look like they're in very good condition. Sassy says, laugh out loud, I'm doing too much cooking and reading emails and a lot more stuff. Oh, I know, Sassy, you saw those shoes? Look, Sassy, we have to multitask, okay? We got to multitask. 24 hours in a day, we got to get as much done as possible. And look, and everything that you guys don't get done, don't stress it. Get those things done that you absolutely have to, and the rest of it, pick it up and continue. Pick it up and continue. I see sneakers. My sneakers just keep going. Lynn, I don't know whose sneakers they are, and I don't know those people. So, I mean, they seem really nice. They speak, they come and go and everything. But I'm really wondering if they were maybe packing clothes, or just moving clothes or something, or maybe even donating clothes. Who knows? And there was a bag right next to it. So maybe it fell and they don't know. They didn't know. And I was gonna say that's hard to believe, but that's not hard to believe, y'all. Because sometimes you drop things and you don't even know it. Like I've lost earbuds before and didn't even know it. I've lost earbuds before, and you would think you would feel them. Well, it was actually one of the pair. I usually only put in one, but this particular day I had both of them in. And when I tell y'all, I got home and I had no idea where, and I had both of them in when I left home. I searched the car up and down, high and low, in and out, couldn't find it. So I lost it. You would have, and I had only gone to, I think Walmart and Target that evening. Walmart and Target that evening. I went to both of them, and you would think I would have heard it hit the floor, but then because the floors are hard, and then I said, well, since I didn't hear it, it had to be in the car. I had searched that car up and down, and when you get your car detailed, they find all kinds of things. They find like your credit cards that you that you have lost and had discontinued, or they find all kinds of things. They find like girl dad went to the library. They find your old library cards. They find all kinds of stuff in your car when they detail your car. So the car has been cleaned, the car has been detailed, have not been able to find, and they were expensive too. I can still use the one, but have not been able to find that one. And so, like I said, the only two places I went were Target and Walmart. And I thought about it. I was like, the floors are so hard. How could I not hear it? But when you think about it, you never know. Sometimes there's music playing. There are people talking. They're making announcements. It could have happened at just the right moment, just the right time for it to fall and me not hear it. Because I lost it, y'all, and could not find it. Lost it and could not find it. You have lost earbuds too? Yeah, like I had them in and just got home. Only one was there. Only one was there. So I was like, ain't this about nothing? Ain't this about nothing? Ain't this about nothing? Sassy, those earbuds were so expensive. I was tempted to go back to Walmart and Target. But you know what? I had to control myself. I had to think about it. Just like they probably fell when the music was just at the right pitch, or there was just enough noise, or maybe it wasn't. I just didn't hear it. Maybe I just didn't hear it because I'm thinking the way they tap a hard floor, you're gonna hear it. Usually, I've had them get caught up in hair and everything, like in my hair, but before they actually hit the floor. But like I said, I guess it was just too much noise. I couldn't hear it, and there was no need to even go back and look for it because 9 times out of 10, somebody's already stepped on it. Somebody probably already stepped on it. It's no good. Or if they haven't stepped on it, it's probably been kicked up under some table, some surface, or something like that. So it didn't do any good to even go look for it. Somebody had probably already kicked it to some other far off place. Even if I had gone and just backtracked, I probably would have walked right past it if somebody just kicked it under, not saying intentionally, just accidentally in walking, just kicked it up under a shelf. I could have walked right past it and didn't find it. So I was like, no, I'm not going back. And then I would have had to have done that for Walmart and Target. Now, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes, depending on what it is, some things are worth going back for. I ain't going to lie. Some things are worth going back for. Let me tell y'all something. I had on a very, very, very expensive necklace that was a gift. I didn't have it on. I was running late for a meeting. I grabbed the necklace, and when I sat in my car, I just dropped it in my lap. And I was like, well, when I get there, I'll put it on. Let me just get there. I was just trying to get to where I was getting. So, and it's easy to say, don't be in such a hurry. But sometimes we're trying to get to a place, and we know that it's best to take your time. But hey, when you're in a hurry, sometimes you'll do some weird things. And to me, the better thing to do would have been to just put the necklace on, gotten in the car, and then just go. I grabbed it up, sat in the car, dropped it in my lap, started up, and got to where I was going. Went and attended the meeting, y'all. Came back out, got all the way back home, and realized I did not put the necklace on. Realized that I had put the necklace in my lap. Y'all, and I don't know why I didn't hear it, because you know what? It was meant to teach me a lesson. It was meant for me not to hear it. And some people may say, oh, it was just a necklace. You happen to have found it. Nah, that was meant, the price of that necklace, it taught me a lesson, okay? The price of that, listen, the price of that necklace, the fact that it was a gift. Imagine having to explain to someone a gift that you have not had long, that costs thousands of dollars, is now in somebody's probably pawn shop, or somebody's on somebody else's neck because somebody found it. Y'all, that necklace was expensive. And let me tell you, I got back in my car. I knew exactly, I had only gone to that one place. I got back to my car, beelined it over there, went to the exact part that I parked in. Y'all, the necklace was there. The necklace was there. And let me tell you, it was on the side of town that, I ain't gonna say it was the worst side, but it was that type of side of town that wasn't so great. And I was blessed and fortunate enough that apparently nobody had walked past it and hadn't walked past it yet, or hadn't paid attention to it, hadn't gotten close enough to know. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I can't even, it'll be illegal for me to tell y'all the way I jumped out of that car, because I saw it pulling up, y'all. I saw it pulling up. And the thing on my mind was, nobody was around, because see, had somebody been around, I probably would have, just how panicked I was, I probably would have, as soon as I saw it glisten, I would have probably jumped out and just ran to it. But the better thing would be to keep it cool, pull up next to it and pick it up. Y'all, I saw it glisten because it was dark, and let me tell you, the area wasn't lit too well. The area was not lit too well, but luckily I had my homies. The area was not lit too well, y'all, and it was just glistening, and I jumped out of that car. I got my D at Mark MN necklace. Y'all, I got that necklace. Whoo! Sassy says, I was so mad because those earbuds were my favorite ones. That's how it is, Sassy. Brian says, yes, if it's jewelry, money, or my phone, I must go back. Right. Hey, Betty. Hey, Retirement Dads. Welcome into the chat. Sassy says, well, it was snowing that day. I was coming out of the mall in the parking lot and went back, couldn't find it anywhere. See, Sassy, and I'm telling you, that's how I am. When it's expensive, I want to go back. And I started to go back, but then I was like, okay. It was like, Walmart doesn't stay open all night anymore. So they both were still open. I had maybe an hour left for Target and 2 hours left for Walmart. And I was like, you know what? This is going to be a lesson learned, okay? Because, like I said, by the time I go back and try to how many people go through Walmart in any given 15 minutes? How many feet probably connected with it? Or even if nobody kicked it, maybe it fell and was out of sight. How many shelves people would have thought I was crazy, bending down, looking under all those shelves. They would have thought I was crazy. So, that was a lesson learned, because those things were expensive. And like I said, I kept the other one for a long, long time before buying another pair, because it worked, but oh my gosh, they were expensive. They just tore me up right there. But that necklace, forget the buzz. That necklace, had I not found that necklace, imagine the feeling of, one, not being able to find it. Two, having to explain to the person that bought it for you weeks prior that you lost it, that you didn't take the time to put it on and then go. Ever since then, I don't think I've done that again with any of my jewelry. I think I may have done it you could count the times that I've done it. I had a habit of doing that. And now I very, very seldom do it. Again, I've got to be in a hurry, but again, that is no excuse, because that's how I lost the first necklace, or almost lost it. So it's still no excuse. Being in a hurry is still no excuse. When you have expensive things, and sometimes they don't have to be expensive. It could just be things that mean a lot to you. Think about it. Sometimes when your kids give you something, and maybe, especially when your kids are little, and it's not so expensive, it's the thought behind it. You don't want to lose it. You want to keep it. You want to forever keep it because you want to cherish it. So, you can go ahead. You want to keep it because you cherish it. You want to keep it because you cherish it. So you don't you don't need to be playing around with it, because to me that's what I did. I played around with something that was really, really expensive, and I shouldn't have. You know, it wasn't that I was doing it intentionally, but I was like, oh no. Y'all, I'm telling you, when I saw that necklace, had it been a lot of people still around, I would have just, parked in that parking space like normal. But when I saw it, y'all, I didn't even pull up to the park. I just jumped out of the car and ran to it and got it. It had not been, it hadn't been ruined in any way. It was still perfect. It was still perfect. The necklace part was great. The medallion, because it was every every piece of jewelry that was in that necklace was still there. Every stone, what do you call it? I don't know what you call it when it's platinum, but whatever, every piece was still there. And there was a lot of them. So it didn't even lose, from falling. So it was insured. It was insured, but the thing about it is, you don't want to have to use that unless you absolutely have to. So yes, it was insurance. There was insurance on it, but you don't want to have to use that unless you absolutely have to. Green says, happy retirement days. Happy Monday. So yes, y'all, I pulled up, saw my necklace. And look, let me tell you, I had to take somebody with me, because had I pulled up and saw someone actually picking it up, it was going to be a time. It was going to be a time. Yeah. Had I pulled up and saw someone and saw them actually picking it up, it was going to be a time, because see, I already know the side of town I was on. Their motto is finders keepers. Okay? My motto is give me my grip. Sassy says, I don't care what it is, cheap or expensive. I don't want to lose it. Exactly. It doesn't matter whether it's cheap or expensive. Now, if it's cheap and I bought it, I don't care. Now I don't care like I'm just nilly-willy, not giving 2 cents, not like that. But I'm saying I'm not gonna stress over it if it's something cheap that I bought and it can easily be replaced. I'll put it that way. If it's cheap, if 1, I bought it, 2, it's cheap, and 3, it can easily be replaced, then, nah. But if it's something that someone else gave me, price doesn't matter. It's priceless. It's priceless. And even if that can be replaced, I don't want to do that. I want to keep what they gave me. I want to keep what they gave me. Yeah, I want to keep what they gave me, because they gave it to me out of the kindness of their heart. And of course, they know that it wasn't intentional, but still, you want people to know that you really truly take care of the things that they give you. Sass, I'm telling you, it would, because if I didn't have anybody to go with me to that night, I was just gonna be on the way over there by myself, looking to get my stuff, and and I would hope if it had to be went that way where I had to go alone, I would have been just so glad to get it. I wouldn't have cared about anything else but jumping in my car and getting back home. But I was like, nah, I think I might need to take somebody with me. I think I might need to take somebody with me. And the truth be told, I was about to go by myself. And some of the family was nearby, and they were like, where are you headed? And when I told them, they was like, oh, no, you ain't. And I was like, yes, I am. I was like, you just don't know. Their necklace is no joke. So they were like, hello, we're coming with you. So they weren't far from me. I waited took maybe 10 minutes tops to get to me. And then we jumped in the car and headed to get my necklace. At least headed to look for it. But that was a blessing though, y'all. That was a blessing. And like I said, that was a lesson well learned and well needed. Well needed, because I can't lie to you. I've done it before. I've done it since. I've gotten in the car in a hurry and had my jewelry and then put it on until I, got to where I was going. But it did teach me that if I'm gonna grab and go like that, I need to at least put it on while I'm still sitting in my carport. I need to put it on. I don't need to take off and leave. I just need to go ahead if I don't have time. Because you know how sometimes, you know, I had my brother say, slow down. You just go ahead and put it on in the house and then go, which is true. He was like, don't even go to the car with it in your hand at all. Because once you get there, it's going to be some other reason. Hello. It's going to be some other reason for you to then wait until you get to where you're going to put it on. So go ahead, put it on in the house. And you're just going to have to, just get there when you get there. Don't be rushing. You gotta be safe. And then you got to make sure that you don't lose your stuff. Because y'all, I was going to, like I said, imagine telling somebody who's bought you a gift that's thousands of dollars. Like Sassy said, it doesn't matter how much it costs, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. Now, as far as my kids and nieces and nephews, then price doesn't matter. I don't want to lose it because of them, because it's because of who it is. It's priceless. But somebody else, they buy you something like that, man. I said it had insurance. They had given me the papers and everything to use in case you need to, file the insurance. But nah, I wasn't trying to do that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to at least have that one for a while because the insurance on it was good. It was like a total replacement, but I wanted that one. So thank goodness it was there. Thank goodness it was there. That's a lesson learned, y'all. Like, that's one of those situations where I said the title of this live is Make It Do Monday. Like, I couldn't make that do. I mean, technically, I could have gotten a replacement, but at that moment, oh my gosh, I probably would have waited a while to even tell them about it. But I didn't have to. They never knew about it at all. They never knew about it at all. I didn't have to tell anybody about it. Just my people, just my folks, just my... I didn't have to tell anybody about it at all. So I was glad of that. So y'all, as y'all can see, it's not raining anymore and it feels so good out here. So see, sometimes you just have to take a break, just like with everything, you have to just take a break. You have to take a break. So we played in the rain for a little bit till it got too heavy. Took a break, it stopped, and look at us now. We're about to finish up the walk and it's no longer raining. It feels good out here. It's actually really, really pretty. That's why I always say, when you go outside, you may not live in an area that's considered a tourist attraction or, whether it be amusement parks or campsites or, all these type of things. It may not be a lot of beautiful mountains and a lot of spectacular trees where you are, but just pay attention to the natural things that are around you. Pay attention to the natural things that are around you. Even if it's just everybody's yard, everybody's lawn, pay attention to the grass. Pay attention to the things that are around you. Pay attention to the sky. Just listen to the birds chirp. Watch the squirrels run around, chasing nuts, looking for nuts, chasing each other. Just pay attention to the subtle, to the things that you walk out of the house and see every day. But a lot of times you maybe don't stop to soak it up. So no matter where you live, just soak it up. And if you feel like there's nothing here to see, then get in your car and just go for a ride. Get in your car and just go for a ride. I know gas isn't the cheapest, but hey, it's not as expensive as it has been. It's not as expensive as it has been. So just get in your car. Leave the AC off unless it's extremely hot. Leave the AC off. Let your windows down. Let your windows down. Inhale like deeply, deeply, deeply. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. And just take in the scenery. So if you feel like there's nothing around here to see, I see this stuff every day. Get into your car. Cities like Chicago, New York. I mean, there are rural areas, and just take a drive. Take a drive and just soak it in. Soak it in. Just soak it, soak it, soak it, soak it, soak it in. It's starting to rain again, y'all. It's sprinkling a little bit harder. But look, we're 47 minutes in. So we're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. So Sassy, look at you. Your work, look, tomorrow midday, your work week will be half complete as far as on site. Your work week will be half complete midday tomorrow. Look, you'll be 1.5 down, 1.5 to go. 1.5 down, 1.5 to go. So, yes, it'll be Tuesday, just the second day, but that's okay. That's okay. Don't rush it because you got a short week anyway. Well, you have to work all week, but you got a short, you don't have to leave the house every day. Yep, 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 yep. I had to mute for a minute, y'all. Y'all know these loud cars. Oh my goodness. Cars are so loud. And they ride like, oh my goodness. That's why I say, I don't know what a good sound sounds. Now I know when something sounds awful. So they don't sound awful, they're just loud. So I guess that's a good loud to the car enthusiast. It has that good loud to it. Y'all heard that good loud? It has that good loud sound. Yes, yes, Sassy says she loves it and grateful. I know you do. It sounds like a great, 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 great schedule. Look at these leaves, y'all. Looks like fall, doesn't it? Looks like fall. It really does look like fall. Sassy, how long is your commute to work? How long is your commute? So every time I get ready to get off, it stops raining again. Or it's barely just a few sprinkles. It stops almost completely. Oh, I see a beautiful bluebird. A beautiful, beautiful bluebird. I mean, it's a loud blue, like a majestic look. He's pretty. I wonder, he won't let me walk up to him. Oh, he's in the grass. He's in the grass. He's not gonna let me walk up to him though. Look at him getting away from me. He's getting away from me. Ugh. Y'all, this bluebird is so pretty. He's running away from me. 10 minutes. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So, so 3 minutes, 3 days on site, only 10 minutes away, and then 2 days at home. That's great. That's great. What's not to love about that? Depends on the traffic, 10 to 15 minutes. See, that's great. What is not to love about that? Somebody's getting packages. Somebody's getting packages. That's UPS. UPS needs some brakes. They need some, or they need some. What is it when the brakes sound loud like that, y'all? He may not need brakes, but he may just need some. He needs some something. What is it? Fluid or something? Did you hear it? Did y'all hear that? So again, if you come across this live replay, please leave it in the comment section. Some things that you do to make it work. You know, sometimes you just have to make it work. You just have to make it work. When you don't have, like, when you don't have milk, what do you put in your cereal? I kid y'all not, I had a little cousin that would put water in his cereal. He didn't do it a lot, but if he didn't have any milk, he would put water in the cereal. Putting water in the cereal because he didn't have any milk. Yes, I know it's some type of fluid that you. Look, everything seems like everything on the vehicle does require some type of fluid: brake fluid, wiper fluid, transmission fluid, oil, of course, oil. You ride around here and don't get your oil checked and changed if you want to. That is not a good thing to do. That is not a good thing to do. And know which oil that you need. Know the oil that you need. That's something we need to talk about, basics, especially for us women. The basics. Don't just go grab a bottle of oil. If you check your oil and it's low, don't just go grab the first bottle that you see in the automotive section at Walmart. Don't just run into any auto center and grab the first bottle of motor oil that you see. You know, you can look it up. You can punch it. Walmart has those little boxes where you can punch it in and figure out what type of oil that you need. You could also just simply Google it. Or you can go into an auto body store, not auto body, but an auto store, and have them to look it up for you. Just tell them that you check your oil, it's a little low, and you need to add a quart. It's not hard at all. The stick will tell you what to add. Don't go in there and grab a bottle and just go add in nilly-willy. Because what if you end up with the 5-gallon? What if you walk in there and you say, well, look, these people keep talking about how easy it is to just add oil to your car. So I'm going to add oil to my car. And then you go in there and you find the first, you thinking, you know how we ladies think. We think economically, like, we're going to get the biggest one. We'll get the biggest one. Well, when you think economically as far as how much you add too, because you won't need that whole 5 gallons, okay? You won't need that whole 5 gallons. That's what you need to do an oil change. You'll need that for an oil change, not just to add a quart, okay? The stick will tell you how much to add. Read the stick. It'll tell you if you need to add a half a quart or a whole quart. And let me tell you this, if the oil on there is brown, get to the dealership, okay? If the oil is brown, you jump in your little car or your little truck or SUV or whatever it is, and you get yourself to a dealership, okay? Okay. Sassy says, if I don't have any milk, I'm not going to even eat cereal. That's how most of us are, Sassy. But I have seen a couple of people. In fact, I know a couple of people, depending on what type of cereal it is, they will add water. They will add water. Now, I had to get used to using oat milk. And when I don't have oat milk, if I do buy regular milk, it's skim milk. So, skim milk, oh my God, skim milk to me is so refreshing because of that thin consistency. It's not like water, but it's the closest thing to water. Like, it's just that thin consistency. All that fat is stripped out of it. So a lot of times people just stay away from dairy. But for other people, instead of staying away from dairy, they'll get like, skim milk or fat-free milk is what some people say, what some labels have. And they use that. Or oat milk, almond milk. There's all different kinds of milk now. Make your own almond milk. Make your own oat milk. There's all kinds of things you can make now, and a lot of the things that people make at home now, there's nothing new. Our parents and grandparents and great grandparents did that in the early 1900s, even before. But I'll say far back as before the 1900s, before the 1900s. But if we're going to talk about the parents and grandparents that we know that raised us, they made butter. They made all kinds of different things. They made ice cream. They made ice milk. You love almond milk? Yes, a lot of people love almond milk. And you can easily make your own almond milk. So, yeah, but my, I had a little cousin. He was a little cousin. It would be so funny. If they were out of milk, he would grab water. He would just put water in his cereal. Now, certain cereals he wouldn't, but there were some that he would. Especially if it was like some, like Cocoa Pebbles. Not the Pebbles, because those are the little thin ones. Let me remember. What is the Cocoa Puffs? Cocoa Puffs. That's what it is, Cocoa Puffs. He would put water in Cocoa Puffs. Because he was like, well, they're puffs, they're balls, so I just needed to get a little wet. He said he just needed it to get a little wet. Bria says almond milk is delicious. Yes. Many people love almond milk. And now it seems like it's almond milk, oat milk. Like, people love all different kinds of milk. And all these different brands. Like, is it Planet Oats or something like that? A lot of people like that. A lot of people like Silk. There's so many different. There are like a plethora of different brands. People are making it like crazy. That's all you see. You see way more almond milk and oat milk and things like that than you see regular milk when you go into the freezer section, or the grocery section, the cooler section. You see so many different kinds of milk because there are so many different companies making it. And then there's that, for those who may be who may have digestive issues, they've got the lactate milks, and they also have that A2 milk. I love A2. If they don't have like skim milk, I'll get the A2 because, they say, disclaimer, they say that they only use certain cows, that cows that have that certain protein or something like that, or maybe they have a certain protein or they lack a certain protein. I think it's that they have a certain protein, but the milk that comes from those cows seem to be less harsh on your digestive system. They seem to be less harsh on your digestive system. And a lot of people say that it's, that has proven true for them, that when they buy A2, that they have less bloating, less gas. I guess kind of similar to those who buy lactate, who buy that brand, that lactate milk, which is lactose free. For those who are lactose intolerant and, who have digestive issues, the lactate is a good milk for them. Depending, each individual is different. YT. Disclaimer, we're making no claims here that this is across the board, okay? Yeah, I find, what? You better say disclaimer. Informational purposes only, educational purposes, as it relates to individually. Bria says almond milk is delicious. Sassy says, show do. What you talking about, Sassy? About that oil? we need to have a live talking about checking your wiper fluid, your brake fluid, your transmission fluid, your oil. Don't go in that store and buy a 5-gallon thing of oil and go add it into your oil, okay? Google it. And y'all, even though Google it, you should put in like just like short phrases. Some people put a whole sentence in Google, and guess what? Google gives them a plethora of answers, okay? Some people will put in a whole sentence in their Google search. And I hear younger people laughing, saying, Mom, it's supposed to be like just a couple of words. And I'm like, maybe that's what it started out. But hey, if Google takes it and gives you some answers, then put it in how you see fit, okay? Put it in. Says I see so many younger adults or younger teenagers, and they're like, I was watching somebody on YouTube. I can't remember who it was, but they was like, "Let me put this in Google," and they were with their daughter. I think, yeah, their daughter. And so she was like, um, "Let me Google it. Let me Google it." I forgot. It was something about makeup tips or something like that. Say I'll just make up a question. I mean, make up something like, um, should you buy foundation that is lighter or darker than your skin tone? Her mom was like, let me Google it. So she put that whole thing in there. Google. She didn't put Google, but she was like, should you buy foundation that is lighter or darker? And her daughter was like, oh my gosh, mom, just put in types of foundation. She was like, just put in types of foundation. And her mom was like, what? It's not going to know what I'm talking about. I want to know, should I buy darker or lighter? And she was like, Mom, just put in types of foundation. That shortens it. It makes it better. You'll get a better Google search. Yeah, I was so doggone tickled, y'all. But I did it. I did it. I put in what the daughter was saying to put in. And I put in what the mom put in. And it showed like the same stuff. It showed about the same thing. So I guess it's just a matter of preference. It showed the same thing, y'all. It showed the same thing. So it's a matter of preference. If you want to put a sentence into Google, put a sentence into Google. If you want to use short phrases, use short phrases. If you want to use short phrases, use short phrases. It's up to you. So her mom was old school. She was like, I wanted to know what I'm talking about. Her daughter was like, it's just all computer generated anyway. And her mom was like, girl, as much as stuff is on Google, I think they have people sitting there answering these questions. Yeah, it was so funny. I'm thinking like her mom. Shoot, as much as we put into Google, maybe up to a point, they had people answering these questions until it probably got to the point where Google was like, hey, I don't need anybody answering anything. I got it. I got it. I got it. But it's been an hour, y'all, and it's no longer raining. It has what? It's okay. It had that heavy rain. It wasn't really heavy, but it was so. After that, I've been walking, and it has started to rain again twice, but it never got as heavy as that first time. It never got as heavy as that first time. But it does feel so good. So now I'm going to go in. I'm going to shower. I'm going to eat. And I'm just going to, I guess, surf YouTube, surf Netflix, and be ready for work tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. Again, I hope you guys have had a great Monday, a great start to your week. No matter what it is that you did, no matter what it is that you plan to do, you know. And I hope that this past weekend you took some time for you. And don't just do that on the weekends. Do it every day. Every day. Do it every day. Set out a time for you to relax, release, relate if you have to some things, resolve and reset. Okay? Refocus. There's so many re's. Y'all know we talk about the short words over here, the re's, the prefixes, the self-love, self-care, self-motivation, self-improvement, self. There are so many words that you can say. All right? Sassy says, have a good night, everyone in the chat. Thank you, Sassy, so much. Thank you for coming over here and always supporting. I appreciate you. If you don't mind, you can drop your link in the chat so people can find out where you are. And please go over there and check out Sassy's channel, everybody. Check out her shorts. She's been uploading shorts. Check those shorts out. Give her a view. Give her a thumbs up if you don't mind. I would greatly appreciate it. Check out Over 50 and Fabulous, Lynn, A Brilliant Blessed Mess. A Brilliant says she loves the almond milk. Who else came in here? Girl Dad. Please go over there and check out Girl Dad. He's usually cooking up something great. Okay? Check out everybody who came through here. And if I missed you and you came through, please forgive me. It was not intentional. So guess what, Sassy? We didn't have any trolls today. If they did, they didn't say anything. Krista came through. Hope Krista's having a wonderful evening with her grandbaby. Movie, shopping, and dinner. movie, shopping, and dinner. A movie, shopping, and dinner. So, you guys, please, please, please check out everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat does something, okay? Everybody in the chat does something. Hello, fella. He said you gotta see your bag. Yeah, I told him hello. He's got that. He's got that ear pull back. I told him hello. So, y'all know what it is. I wish you guys peace, positivity, and prosperity. Okay? Peace, positivity, and prosperity. Without peace, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. And wherever chaos and negativity live, you fail to prosper to your fullest potential. So get out of those places. Get out of those places. Don't go into anybody's misery lounge. Okay? Protect your peace. Create, push positivity, and prosper. Prosper. San Jose made. Hello, hello, hello. San Jose says, amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I'll say I saw that beautiful bluebird and now I see a red bird, y'all. And I want to go, I don't want to go in this people's yard, but I wanted to get an image of him. He just flew off. He just flew away. And again, no matter where you live, take some time out of your day to just go outside, whether it's sunny, whether it's cloudy, whether it's rainy, and just enjoy. Enjoy nature. Soak it up. Soak it up and enjoy. If you don't like hot weather, just be out there for a little bit. Take you in some vitamin D just for a little while. If you don't like rain, you don't have to stay out there long. I promise you, even if you don't like it, sometimes it just feels good. Sometimes it just feels good. So on that note, I will see you guys tomorrow on the next Let's Walk and Talk Live. Okay? Okay? Y'all be good. Don't let people stress you. Don't y'all be stressing people out either, okay? Okay? Y'all know how we are. We got to claim our flaws. Sometimes we can be handfuls. I know some of us can. I know somebody's going to come across this chat who can identify with that. Sometimes people can be a handful. People being us. Sometimes. Okay? Don't let people bother you. Don't let people bother you. So it is the Lord's will, and I pray that it is. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.